Welcome to Central Minnesota, home to the National Corn Growers Association's 2019 Good Steward recipients. Let's go meet the Schlichteens. Hey, Rick.
Hey, welcome to Schlichting Farm.
Thank you, thank you. So this is where it all got started.
This is where it all got started. My grandmother immigrated here from Poland in the 1920s, got on a train and headed to Rice and met my grandfather off the train, got married and started farming here.
Their farm is located near Rice, Minnesota, a community of 1,300 people, 80 miles northwest of Minneapolis and along the headwaters of the Mississippi River and its many tributaries.
Today we farm potatoes, kidney beans, corn, and some rye, cereal rye, mainly for cover crop, but we do market some of it for whiskey. The soils here were very, very poor, and to me sustainability is to make the soils better than they were.
Rick grows a lot of the rye, or all the rye that he uses for cover crops right here on the farm. He plants, it's sort of unique in that he plants the pivot corners, harvests that rye, and then puts it back on the field in the fall. And it's a good example of a sustainability practice that Rick is doing to do his part to control wind erosion and take care of his soil.
Well, when we first started farming some of this land, there was places where we had sand blowouts that even under irrigation wouldn't produce a crop. And today you can have a very hard time finding these spots. The soils have enriched themselves.
In any given year, I'm sure you're faced with different challenges because of Mother Nature and being this close to the Mississippi. What do you do to kind of mitigate those?
We mitigate that mainly by putting small amounts of nutrients down in order to feed them when they need it, and in a leaching situation there really shouldn't be much there to get away.
For the Schlichteens, stewardship is a process, one that involves key partnerships with expert consultants and the latest information and technology.
My name's Rick Gilbertson. I've been the agronomist for Schlichting Farms and Watanowitz Farms for 3 generations now. Started with Rick's father, working with Rick now, and working with Jocelyn, his daughter, as she takes a more important role in the business.
I'm Jocelyn. I am the 4th generation on our family farm. After working in accounting for 10 years in the cities, I decided to come back and be a part of the operation. My experience is in data analytics and accounting, and I'm trying to bring that technology background into farming, make better use of the data that our equipment's already capturing, and turn that into results on the farm.
Cover crops have proven to be a key component to rebuilding and protecting soils.
I think cover crop in the sand is probably the biggest one. It helps you hold any excess nutrients in the soil throughout the winter, keeps that from leaching, and it also keeps the wind erosion down to where you're not losing your topsoils. Topsoils are priceless to us here. We don't have very much of it.
Sustainability isn't a word we used growing up. It's just something that we did. And I thought that's just the way farming was done. That's the way we've always done it. There was always talk about improving the soil, nurturing the land, providing wildlife habitat. That's always been part of the conversation, but we never called it sustainability. It was just good farming.
I think the change in agriculture in general has gone to a more of a sustainable idea, and I think the new generation is even more involved with that.
Not everybody has the opportunity to work with land like we do, and I take it as a great responsibility. So I'm going to take the tradition of nurturing and innovation and use all the tools at our disposal to continue that in the next generation.
Congratulations to Rick Schlichting and Schlichting Farms, the 2019 Good Stewardship recipient.